Hey everyone, what is good? Welcome back to the channel. This is Silver Hyena, complete with bouncy camera, which I'm hoping that y'all are accustomed to at this point. Anyways, what I have here is a video long overdue because these are the Ohuhu Skintone markers, and I kind of have used these already. I did a collaboration with the Discord group I'm in, and yeah, I needed these colors, but I hadn't done an official review yet. I kind of fudged in a little mini review into that video. If you're curious, I will have a link in the description below and one of those little eye bubble thingies. Anyways, it's about time I give these markers a proper review, so I'm just gonna get going with some swatches. Beautiful. Okay, so while I was getting all these markers and laying them out, I happened to find this. I didn't even realize this was in here. It's a swatch sheet that they just include already to go. So there's no need to use up your own cardstock. That is marvelous. Ohuhu, double jointed thumbs up. Okay, so just in time for my heater to turn on, and also I am trying to figure out how the heck this is black-brown. I mean, I kind of see the brown, but don't see much of the black. Maybe I'm reading too much into something literally, or not. I really don't know. All I do know is that these markers are quite beautiful and versatile. Now, the one thing that I think could make this set even a bit better, it would be if Ohuhu took a page out of Crayola's book and included some hair and eye colors in the set. However, that's just like one little minor nitpick that could make things even better, but for this 36 count set, I think these are absolutely fantastic, even though this thing is like permanently bent now. And it's really weird, and it's kind of bothering me a little bit that it won't be flat, but why am I fussing so much over stupid things? Maybe because it's like almost 4 in the morning when I'm recording this. Yeah, maybe that's it. So I've got a piece of cardstock here that I had some ideas of what I wanted to do. I'm just hoping that they work out. I've got my Prismacolor Col-Erase pencils here on standby, and I am going to start drawing something that I can hopefully use these markers on. Like, you know what, maybe some actual skin tones used on actual humans. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that a lot of you can kind of see where I'm going with this. Yeah, because I haven't exactly kept my obsessions with slashers very, to myself, shall we say. But, you know what? I don't care. I'm just gonna get started. So, yeah, there we have it. I need to throw down some sketches. Okay, there must be something that links Skintone set and House of Wax in my brain, because that's what I ended up drawing. When I used the Crayola Colors of the World crayon set, I did a portrait of Vincent Sinclair. This time I decided to do all 3 of the Sinclair brothers, but of course I'm supposed to be reviewing Ohuhu Skintones markers, so naturally I had to add to it. Why not throw in a little golden compass fan art while I'm at it? Those of you that have seen House of Wax know these 3 knuckleheads don't have wild animals hanging around. Well, aside from Lester, but he just kind of collects dead critters off the side of the road. Don't ask. However, I really enjoyed the Golden Compass and the much more recent TV series, His Dark Materials. And, well, my favorite aspect of that, the daemons, of course. I've always loved pets and the idea of having a familiar. His Dark Materials turns it up a notch with the daemons, animal spirits that are connected to you,
a living representation of the human soul. It's just an awesome concept. And then I'm like, what if slashers had daemons? And here we are now. Since daemons settle in a form that represents their human counterpart, I chose these animals based on the characteristics of each Sinclair. Beau Sinclair, on the left, is the boss and brains of Ambrose, leader of the pack, and, if you'll so permit, he's a vicious SOB. A wolf in sheep's clothing if ever there was one, so naturally a wolf was the perfect daemon for him. Vincent Sinclair, handsome devil in the middle, is a formidable hunter in his own right, opting for stealth and sneak attacks. He's also shy, not to mention submissive to his twin Beau, so I thought a fox made the perfect daemon for him. And I have to admit, I used quite a few of the skin tone and pastel set for Vinny's Foxy. They actually worked pretty well for that too. So you can use the skin tones for more than just skin tones. Plus. Alright, and lastly, we have Lester Sinclair, who honestly deserved way more than 10 minutes of screen time. I don't know what it is about this guy, but I just love him. This roadkill collecting hick is often referred to as the raccoon guy or the roadkill guy. Like, he's got so many different nicknames. And just in various online places, such as Tumblr. Not that I would know, of course. Oh, wait a minute. My Tumblr is linked in my description, so too late for that. Anyways, his daemon was just kind of a perfect match. It wrote and drew itself, basically. Have I put too much thought into this? Probably. Am I ashamed? No. Moving on. The Ohuhu Skintones set, now that I've had the opportunity to actually use it with actual skin tones, granted I used these on that Michael Myers piece a little while back, so that counts, right? Anyways, the set is a wonderful addition to your Ohuhu marker collection, and even if you weren't using these for skin tones, there's a lot of browns that would work for, well, tree trunks. Those are brown. Also foxes, as previously mentioned. Oh yeah, hair and eyes too, so I don't have to phone it in. Well, yes, this set works best for skin tones. As the name implies, it's got other uses too. As for the brush tips, oh, I just love Ohuhu brush tips. If you're careful, not to mention patient, you can get a very nice fine line. Brush tips are just so diverse, they have to be my favorite marker tips in general. I just love them. I mean, I probably should have sprung for a portrait when showcasing these markers, but I just wanted to draw all the boys together, so I bit the bullet and got greedy. Also, if you haven't heard me talk and praise about the Ohuhu fine liners, oh boy, these things are magical. Usually I do the line art first, then color, but this time I did the line art midway through or so. Not sure if I really made much of a difference or not. But these are some of the nicest pens I have ever used, and with minimal smearing. This is a big one. So this is great because the skin tone set have a lot of light colors. And I find that light colors, oh, they love to smear with your fine liners. In general, not so much with these. So if you're in the market for some fine liners that get along with your alcohol-based markers, consider giving these a try. Okay, I'd like to take a moment to mention my friend at Grease Daddy on Tumblr. He posts all sorts of interesting facts about House of Wax lore, behind the scenes, and making of, and has possibly the most entertaining Ask page on the site. Just remember, please be polite and respectful. After all, There are real people on the other end of the keyboard. People with feelings. So if you're in the neighborhood, pay him a visit and tell him Silver Hyena sent you. Previously, I've made a bad movie review of House of Wax, and I think it still holds. Basically, it's watching a handful of pretty 20-somethings get bamboozled and picked off one by villains that are vastly more interesting than they are. Really, it's gotta be seen for yourself. I'm not so sure it's the movie exactly, but more of the fandom and lore that surrounds it that makes this movie so much fun. House of Wax was made back in like 2005, I think? But I don't care. I often find myself coming back for more. Kind of like these wonderful Ohuhu markers. I'm constantly adding to my collection. Perhaps one of these days, I can make the House of Ohuhu. Okay, maybe not. But as per usual, Ohuhu can do no wrong. Unlike the Sinclair brothers, who do a lot of wrong, but I don't care because I like them. And these three boys will always have a special place in my heart. Somewhere between Jason Voorhees, Ash Williams, and Chrome Skull. I have no particular order at this point.
Alrighty. There we go, squeaky chair. Enjoy. Anyways, the Ohuhu 36 color marker set. Does it work as a standalone set? I would have to say no. But combine it with any other sets you may have, and it's fantastic. It really is. I enjoyed using it, and I also found that a lot of these tones, these neutrals, worked very well for other aspects of this piece. So yeah, I'd say if you've been considering adding this to your Ohuhu marker collection, at least I assume that you have an Ohuhu marker collection. If you don't, I would suggest starting one, because really Ohuhu can do no wrong. I love these markers so much. I have enjoyed them so much. I love sharing them with you. All of you. I love it. Post below if you've ever used Ohuhu markers before, or any other alcohol-based marker, because really these things are amazing. I can't say enough nice things about them. Anyways, okay, get that out of the way, and with all that being said, I'm afraid that's all the time we have for today's video, but be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Seriously, those are the #1 ways you can help this channel grow. And why not check out my Instagram at Silver Hyena Art. And I know I keep saying and a lot. And. Okay, I'll stop. But with all that being said, this is Silver Hyena signing off. Stay creative, everybody. Bye!